So I thought I'd just do a quick walk around the outside of the van. Just show you the outside if you're not familiar with these Malibu caravans. This will give you a quick idea of what we've got. So we're still in pleb spec. We don't have one of those fancy electronic awnings. This one's just a mandrolic fold out. It's got the full GNS suspension upgrade package in it. It's actually very, very mean looking under there. 2 shocks and a spring per axle group. Test that out next week. Your standard Mudzillas. We're definitely not going to need mud tyres. We're bitumen bandits. Your usual, you got your fold out table, do some food prep, whatever you want to do on there. The Walker Shane cassette lives in there. The one thing about the Malibus that we really liked was the light up entry handle. Some of the other vans that we looked at just had the little square piece on there. We didn't really like that, but this looks kind of cool, like almost like an old school lava lamp type thing. Standard entryway, mozzie and midgie netting on there. As with every caravan, you've got to have a muck mat. By all means, this is our very first video, so obviously not sponsored at all. We've purchased those. Unreal so far, pretty comfortable. Baxter seems to like them. We've got LED strips on the outside as well. One at the front, one above the door, and one down on the rear. They work really well at night time. Don't use a lot of power, but light up a lot. Around the front, got a full through box in there. It's got a heap of shit in at the moment. Underneath the tarp here, we've got 2 9-kilo gas bottles and the big toolbox at the front. It's got a Weber in there. It's on a slide, slides out. We can also put, we've got a generator to go in there as well. Freshwater tap at the front. Standard DO35 hitch at the front. Webasto diesel heater, just the fuel pod for it. Little LED light at the front. I've been up polishing because it's got a little bit of sun fade on it, on that sticker up the top there. I'll get to that. Now we've got twin solar at the top and twin batteries down the bottom, so we can go a little bit without having to plug in, but most of the time for us we will be at caravan parks. Not gonna lie, we're not going out chasing the dirt roads and all that. I don't like that. My car is immaculate, so you won't really see us going down too many dirt roads. Anyway, vents for the fridges and the bottom of the fridge, I'm thinking. A couple of 90-litre water tanks on there, outdoor shower, and another boot that we can get to from underneath the bunks for the kids. So the 2 kids bunks are at the rear. Now we will do a full interior look around next week. Safety Dave reverse camera, pretty standard stuff really when you get into it. Little LED at the back so you can see where you're going. Good thing about the Safety Dave being up there, that's just one thing to reduce the fights with the bride when you get to the caravan parks and it's the he said she said game. Full size spare on the back, little jerry can holder. I've just been running around with the polish and stuff, but we've just got our stabilizer legs in there. If we go somewhere that's a little bit more remote, that we don't have access to all of the stuff that we would at a conventional caravan park, then we'll use that. Bowden Zone. I am a big fan of everything Aussie, so Bowden Zone for the win. I use it on my cars, I use it on my boat, I use that stuff on absolutely everything. Now, I can't really see up top, but I'll try and get out of this sun here. I'll stand up on the toolbox. Up top we have, what have I got here? So we've got the dust reduction system, we've got the air conditioning, refrigerated aircon system, the usual hatches, solar panel on each side, and our beautiful television awning, antenna, sorry. Everything else pretty stock standard. It was parked underneath a tree from the previous owner, so I will get up here and get the cut and polish out and make that look brand new again. And I'll try and rejuvenate the sticker, but don't know how I'll go there, but I'll give it a red hot crack. For the most part, it doesn't look too bad for now, but that's it. That's our van. It's nice. It works with the colors of, so we have a previous model Prado that we will tow this with. It is a 3.5 ton van, but we've taken it over the weighbridge. It tears out at 2.6, so we've got a little bit of gear in it, but we're not going to load it up. We're not going to travel with water in the tanks. We're not going to travel with the grey water full. It's going to be pretty well as is, except with a little bit of clothing in there. We do travel pretty light with our clothing. We don't need a lot. We're pretty minimalistic. So the Prado will pull it, but I am in the wife's ear about maybe handing the Prado off to her, and I might go shopping for a Ram or something. But anyway, yeah, that is our van. We love it so far. We're going to go up to the mountains next week. Our grandparents have a cabin up there. I've been going there since I was a very, very young kid. And I'll just spin you around to me. Yeah, like I said, I've been going up to where we're going. I won't tell you where we're going yet. We'll leave that as a surprise for next week. I've been going there for a bloody long time. I go fishing there frequently. It's a great spot to go, catch trout. You can catch some cod in the river if you're lucky, but it's just really, really peaceful. If there's a place that you want to go to get away from your normal life, if you've got a stressful job, if you've got some stresses going on in your life or whatever, and you just want to zen out, this place that we're going is the spot to do it. It is mint. Anyhow, so unfortunately, because we have the van now, I can't take the boat. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to go B double spec, even though I do have my truck license. Otherwise, we will see. I'm just down in my shed that's full. I need to get a bigger shed because I'm running out of space with the toys. But over here, we have the trout killer. She is an absolute weapon of a boat. Bought that off some friends of ours in Albury-Wodonga. They barely used it. Took it up to the Northern Territory, did some fishing with it, and that's it. Got a great deal on it. Put some love into it. We've put the wrap and everything on it. We've got a custom cover made for it. Did a lot of work on the engine. I am a diesel mechanic by trade, but carbies are not my thing. But anyway, we got there. She's running like an absolute dream now. When we go hunting, we'll have this bad boy here. I do a lot of bow hunting, and I've just gone and done my gun license, so I will be starting to go out rifle hunting after I purchase a rifle. We get a lot of deer around here, so we'll go and do some fallow, we'll do some reds, and we'll do some sambar. We'll go chasing Murray cod. That'll be a hell of a lot of fun, because hopefully we can get into some nighttime topwater action. Get me back to the Northern Territory days. And that's about it. The rest of it, we'll do some stuff on the farm. We'll do some stuff in our backyard. We'll try and take you guys along for the ride as much as we possibly can. We're obviously very new to this. This will be video number 1. So it'll be interesting to look back on this in a few years' time, like most people do that post stuff onto YouTube. Look back at their first video and wonder what the bloody hell happened. But anyway, that's the van. That's the toys. We'll check back in with you guys next week. We're going to be loading up on Thursday afternoon to get ready for our trip up to the mountains for Easter. So we might bring you guys along. We'll film the pack up and the hookup, and we might do a quick video on how to hook up a DO35 hitch for those people that have never used a DO35 before. My camper trailer, I do have a camper trailer as well. It's got a Mick hitch on it. I'd never had one of those before, and it was very interesting to use, very easy. And then the DO35 is different again. It rides different, and it's a lot more, what's the word? The van has a lot more control and maneuverability, mainly for those people that do go off-road and do all of the crazy stuff. But I think my grandfather would kill me if I did that. So yeah, so we'll bring you along the ride for that, and then we'll figure it out as we go along. If anyone's got any tips or tricks or storage ideas or anything whatsoever, drop it in the comments down below. We want to hear from you guys, because this is van number 1. We've never done this before. We've been around it for a long time, but never done it. So if anyone's got any tips or tricks, we've been watching other YouTube videos for a really long time. We get into Sarah and Keelan. We absolutely love those guys. Keelan is the funniest person I've watched in a long time. He's really down to earth and fun. He's great to watch. We've just started watching Caravan Adventure Oz. Those guys are great, very genuine. You wouldn't even think that there's a camera in front of their face. They just talk like it's normal. And then Elnick Adventures as well. We watch those guys, probably because that's my cousin. But yeah, we've tapped into a bit of that and seeing what everyone does a little bit differently, and we'll try and do something a little bit different to all of those, because we don't want to just have caravanning and all of that. This is a complete in the life of us. So I hope you enjoy the ride. Like I said, tips or tricks, any advice, drop it in the comments. If you think you know where we're going, throw that down there as well. Let's see if anyone gets it right. I have said that we're going to the snowy mountains, but I haven't said where. But it has a river, it has a hydro scheme up there, and it has a pub. And that pub has just undergone a big renovation. And the one hint that I'll give to everybody is you used to go to the Parrot to get pickled. I'll leave it there. Drop a comment down below if you think you know where I'm going. We'll see who gets it right. See you guys.